Hey, 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 hello, 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 beautiful people of YouTube and Instagram. It's your girl coming to you live and in living color from Club Home. So, this video is the 2025 end of year wrap up, and it's been a year. Overall, for the country, as we all know, it was an absolute shit show. Hopefully, things will be better in 2026. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But me personally, 2025 actually was not a bad year. Um, let's see, I ended 2025 relatively unscathed. The only thing that really happened for me was just finding out that now I'm a diabetic, which is no surprise because unfortunately diabetes does run in my family on my dad's side. Um, I had a colonoscopy. My colonoscopy was fine. Everything was good with that. They just said I do need to add more fiber to my diet. So there is that. Um, got another job, which is helping with um, the financial situation because I'm sure, like a lot of you guys, or well, I won't say a lot of you guys, some of you guys. I've had my share of financial challenges this year, but my finances are definitely getting back on track. Um, Normally, well, years in the past, I used to do New Year's resolutions like most of us did. But this year, for 2026, I'm going in with New Year's intentions instead of resolutions. So, my intentions is just to stay close to my friends and definitely keep checking on them like I normally do. Um, I want to get back into cooking like I used to because I did most of the cooking when I was married. So I definitely want to get back into that. Um, I do have a couple of recipes under my belt, so I just want to, you know, incorporate them. That way I can cook them from memory and don't need to look at the recipe every time I want to do that. Um, let's see what else is going on for 2026. Just a lot of um, things that I'm planning. Of course, lucky for me, I don't have anybody that has a birthday coming up within the next couple of months. I don't have to worry about birthdays until March with mine and my dad's. Of course, my dad will be turning the big 70, so I am, excuse me, doing a birthday party for him. So I definitely have to get the wheels turning in motion with that. Of course, I've got the cruise in September, so I definitely have to get the ball rolling on that. Um, just some artists that I am fans of are coming to town, so I'm gonna try and catch some shows. I do plan to do a couple of trips, but for the most part, I'm just gonna be working most of 2026. Um, Definitely getting back on track with my health, definitely incorporating some things. My dad has been taking the sour sop for 2 months and he said it works great. So, shout out to my internet uncle, Craig the Writer Stewart. Thank you so much for putting us on to liquid blends, especially the sour sop. Dad has been taking it faithfully and he has not had to deal with any pain. Speaking of pain, so we have since recovered from the accident we had at right at the end of last year. Um, Dad hasn't had any issues with his knee. The swelling went down. The sore he had, or the open wound, has since healed, and he's doing great with that. But one of the things I want to do is just get back into taking my supplements. Um, get back on my vitamin C, elderberry, and zinc. I do the black seed oil. I do liquid hyaluronic acid. I'm planning to incorporate sea moss, collagen, and just kind of get on track. I want to say it's mullein leaf to help, especially because I do have asthma, so I do have issues with, well, not issues with breathing, but I do have a lot of mucus. So I definitely want to try and clear that up and clear that out of my lungs to help me breathe better. Definitely get back into walking like I used to. I did get a vibration plate, and I got it mainly to help with lymphatic drainage, and it definitely does help. I have the um, knee and foot sleeves by One Compress, and they have been absolutely great, especially after I had my injury back at the end of 2023. So those are definitely helping with that. And I'm starting to have a little bit of issues with my wrist, and it might be carpal tunnel or it might just be old age. So I do plan to get the wrist and hand sleeves from One Compress, because the bamboo compression sleeves, they definitely help wonders, or they definitely work great, and you can actually wear them while you're sleeping. They're that comfortable. Definitely have to get a few more of those for when I do go on my cruise. Just have to start planning to get stuff with regards to the cruise. Have to book flights, hotels, and all that fun stuff. People that cruise, they know what I'm going through. um, the cruise I'm going on is going to have an 80s party, so I definitely have to get an 80s costume, of course, so I have plenty of time. And of course, there is the Michael movie that's coming out in April, so I have to get my Michael outfit, and me and my dad have already decided we're going to see it at least 3 times. The sad part is I do have to work the weekend it comes out, but I will make time to go and see that movie. I'm just waiting on the tickets to go sale, like a lot of my fellow Team Moonwalkers are doing. Um, but other than that, I can safely say I made it through December relatively unscathed. No health issues, no car accidents, nothing like that. So thank you, Lord, I made it thus far. Um, let's see what else happened. That is that is pretty much it. That pretty much sums up my 2025 in a nutshell. But I know 2026 is going to be an absolute great year. I hope 2026 is nothing short of spectacular for you guys. I wish you all the love, all the joy, all the peace, all the happiness, all the success. You know, I'm rooting for you, and you don't know me from the next woman on the street, okay? Well, some of y'all know me personally, but a lot of y'all don't. So there is that. So shout out to the people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel on YouTube. Thank you so much for doing so. I never expect any subscribers, so I do appreciate that. Shout out to all the various content creators that I have started following over the course of 2025. Thank you all for the laughs. Thank you all for showing off your fur babies. I absolutely love to see it. I definitely like to get my daily, what I call my daily dose of cute, especially with the puppies, because I'm a dog mom and I absolutely love dogs. And don't get me wrong, cats are fabulous too, but I'm a dog mom through and through. um, Shout out to the account Just Opie Things and Cozy in the Wild. Opie looks just like my baby girl Lily. Shout out to the Happiest Labrador. I absolutely love seeing the different litters of Labradors. Even though I see the chocolate labs, they all remind me of Lily, and all the black labs remind me of my angel fur baby T-Rex, and he knows that as well. Um, to everybody that we lost this year, may you all rest in peace. May you all live on in the hearts and minds of those you love dearly and those who loved you back. Sending continued light, love, and condolences to those of you who did lose a family member this year. Um, but yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I'm still going to be listening to audiobooks. The one I'm listening to now, Mistletoe Murder, I am definitely not going to finish by the end of this year, so I will finish it on New Year's Day, and then I will go back to one of my series of books. But this year for me is going to be the year of just accomplishing a lot of stuff, purging and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be work, 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 work. But I will definitely make time to have plenty of fun and all that. So, but cheers to you guys. We made it. May you all have a wonderful new year. If you are going out to ring in 2026, definitely stay safe. I know I read online an article, a couple of major cities, they have scaled back or canceled some of their big New Year celebrations because of safety reasons, and we all know the world's going to hell in a handbasket. So, but just definitely stay safe and ring in the new year as best as you can. If you don't make it to midnight and fall asleep, it is what it is. I've done it too. But Happy New Year in advance. I hope you start off 2026 on a good note. I hope you end 2025 on a good note. And since tomorrow is the first, make sure you do your cinnamon ritual to bring in that abundance and prosperity for 2026. So, yeah, I'm sending out congratulations in advance, no matter what the news is. So, hand claps to y'all. But I will see you beautiful people next year, literally. Enjoy your night. Happy New Year. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye, y'all.